secretly stealing from an elderly woman.
She rooted around in the bureau and found the cards. Then when I'd go to the bank, she'd always put her head way down and look.
That victim says the Quincy woman hired to care for her was actually stealing from her for months. The 88-year-old Weymouth woman says that caregiver was slowly, methodically draining her bank account. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Liam Martin. Investigators say that she stole thousands of dollars and then used the money to buy scratch tickets. Ken MacLeod is live tonight in Weymouth. And Ken, this senior citizen says she forgives that accused thief.
Liam, police say this crime was fueled by an affection for lottery tickets and Percocet. And as you mentioned, the elderly victim tells me her home health aide wasn't much on doing house chores, but was good company for a couple of hours each day. And police say trips to the ATM became part of her secret routine.
She used to tell me she loved me.
That's 88-year-old Josephine Lally talking about her caregiver, Theresa Jenson, now charged with 28 counts of larceny.
There was only one suspect. It was pretty obvious who it was.
Jenson was hired a couple of years ago to help with the aging woman's daily housework at her Weymouth apartment building and with her errands, where Lally sometimes caught Jenson peeking as she used her debit card.
You can be suspicious and then say, oh, well, you're just an old lady. What do you know?
But 2 weeks ago, that suspicion was confirmed when Lally's daughter and son-in-law got a hold of her bank statement and saw more than $15,000 in withdrawals dating back to February and reaching a brazen $500 twice a day by early June.
You know, she's at home sleeping, and the lady walks out with the ATM card and picks up a gallon of milk and $500.
Citizens Bank gave police a bunch of ATM photos showing Jenson using the victim's card, stealing her hard-earned savings from decades as a postal clerk.
And I was brought up, we used to walk and to save a nickel on the bus.
The home health care agency that employed Jenson will say only that she'd passed a criminal background check and had now been fired.
She was working for an agency. You can't be too careful, but how are you supposed to know?
His advice to those caring for an aging loved one: check their bank statements often.
Just mad at ourselves for not catching on to her sooner.
But his mother-in-law is not one to hold a grudge.
No, I forgive her. And I hope that she'll straighten out.
Jenson has already been arraigned and released pending her next court date in September. Josephine Lally would love to get some of her money back, but says if she doesn't, quote, that's life. Live in Weymouth tonight, Ken MacLeod, WBZ News.